Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers loss against the Celtics 101 to 111 on NBA 2024-2025 season. Well, tonight the Lakers travel to Boston where they play against the Boston Celtics, where the Lakers lost 101 to 111 in his third and last game of the week. About this game, it was a very emotional and great game where this is where the Boston Celtics are the Lakers big rivalry because these two teams are the winners team in the NBA history, where the Boston Celtics have 18 NBA titles and the Lakers have 17 NBA titles. Remember that the Boston Celtics are the reigning champion team, where they defeated the last summer. They defeated the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks for 1 in the NBA Finals. To 1 is 18 titles. So about this game, there was a lot of aura and a lot of things and exciting about this game because I think this was the first time since the 2010 since the 2010 NBA Finals where these two teams were in the first places of each conference in the same time. Before this game, the Boston Celtics were in the second set in the Eastern Conference, and the Lakers were in the second set in the Western Conference. About this game was very close in the first half, but in the second half, the Boston Celtics dominated the Lakers, especially in the third quarter, where it was marked the difference, and this was where the Lakers lost the game. The game was very close, where in the Lakers started to winning the game 7-0 in the first minutes of the first quarter, and in that moment I thought the Lakers were going to win this game, but later the Boston Celtics reduced the gap, and in the last minutes of the quarter they tied the game, and in the end of the first quarter the game was tied 33 to 33. In the second quarter the game was very close, where always the difference was between 1 to 3 to 4 point difference, but in the where it was very close, but in the last minutes of the second quarter the Celtics closed better the quarter, and the Lakers lost this quarter by 4 point difference, 21 by 25, and the Lakers were trailing 54 to 58 in the halftime. In that moment, I thought that the game was gonna to be very close like the first half, but again the Lakers battled a lot in the third quarter, in the beginning of the third quarter, in all the third quarter, where the Boston Celtics outplayed and outscored the Lakers, where they playing better than this quarter than the Lakers, where the Lakers played an awful and bad basketball in the third quarter, where the Boston Celtics increased the lead first in the first 3 to 4 minutes of the quarter by more than 10 point difference, and later in the rest of the third quarter they increased the lead to a more than 20 point difference, but later they reduced it, and in this quarter the Lakers only scored 13 points. Yeah, only 13 points. The Celtics scored 29 points. The Celtics won this quarter by 16 point difference, and the Boston Celtics in the end of the third quarter increased the lead to a 20 point difference, and the Lakers were trailing 67 to 87. In that moment I thought that the game was over because I saw very impossible that the Lakers were gonna to tie this game and win this game. But I think that in the beginning of the quarter, of the last quarter, the Boston Celtics relaxed his basketball. Is when the Lakers took advantage of this, where in the middle of the quarter. Of the last quarter, the Lakers reduced the gap to a 10 point difference, and later they reduced the game to only 4 point difference with less than 5 minutes to play. But in that moment, LeBron James got injured by a groin strain, and he didn't return to the game, and this affected the team. And in the last 3 to 2 minutes of the game, the Boston Celtics increased the lead to a more than 7 point difference, and it was impossible to the Lakers to tie the game to reach the Boston Celtics. And in the end, the Lakers lost the game 101 to 111. With this loss, the Lakers fell to a 40-22 record, and the Celtics improved to a 46-18 record. About the overall statistics, the Lakers scored a 45% from field goal. They scored 14 triples, and they only went 14 times to the free throws, and they only scored 9 triples. And about the Boston Celtics, they scored a 48% from field goal. They scored 13 triples, and they scored 18 points different from the free throws. You can see here the big difference. And sorry, about the turnovers, the Lakers again play a bad game about this, where the Lakers had 12 turnovers and they lost the paint by 10 point difference, 38 by 48. About the individual statistics, the best player was Luka Doncic with 34 points. The second best player was LeBron James with a double-double with 22 points and 14 rebounds, and he was one assist shy to a triple-double. Well, remember that he left the game with less than 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter with a groin strain. He didn't return to the game, and let's hope that he can be ready for the next game. And this affected the team because he wasn't in the end of the game, and this was one of the reasons why the Lakers lost this game. The third best scorer was Austin Reeves with 16 points, and the rest of the team didn't score any more than 10 point difference. Also, something that affected the team is that the Jason Hayes didn't play this game because of an injury, and this affected the team and the pain. And this Rui Hachimura didn't play this game for 6 straight games. So, with this loss, the Lakers could an 8 games winning streak, and this is the first loss in the last 9 games played. With this loss, the Lakers fell to a 40-22 record, and they fell to the third place in the Western Conference. And because the Denver Broncos defeated yesterday the Suns in overtime, they went up to the second place with a 41-22 record. Remember that they have a one game played for the Lakers, so for the reason the Lakers went down one position. So the Lakers are still playing a very great basketball, but they face or they play against the reigning champion team, and the Boston Celtics show why they are the reigning champion team. So what happened this week? The Lakers played 3 games this week, where the Lakers received the Pelicans and the Knicks, and the Lakers didn't have any problem defeating the Pelicans by 21 point difference the last Thursday. But the last Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, the Lakers batted more than what I expected, and they defeated the Knicks 113-109 in overtime. And tonight, the Lakers visited the Boston Celtics, where the Lakers played a very great game in the first half, but in the second half, they played a full game, especially in the third quarter, where this quarter was the difference to lose this game. And in the end, the Lakers reduced the game to 4 point difference in the last minutes of the quarter, but in the end, the Celtics increased it, and the Lakers lost by 10 point difference, 101-111. So this week, the Lakers finished with a 2-1 record, and this was amazing. So what's next? The next week, the Lakers will play 4 games. Will be a full week because the Lakers will play 3 games in home. As a away team, the Lakers the next Monday, March 10, the Lakers will travel to Brooklyn, where the Lakers will play against the Brooklyn Nets the next Monday and 18:30 Eastern time. Remember that the Lakers and the Nets have played one game between these two teams, where the Lakers suffered a lot in the first game between these two teams and defeated by 1 point difference, 102-101 the Nets. So in this moment, the Nets today defeated lost against the Charlotte Hornets 102-105. In this moment, the Nets are in the 12th place in the Eastern Conference with a 21-42 record. They have a 7 games losing streak, and they are 4.5 games below the Chicago Bulls, the last play in the play-in tournament. So I think that the Lakers will win this game by more the 5 point difference. Later, the Lakers will play until the next Tuesday, where the next March 13, where the Lakers will travel to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where they will visit the Milwaukee Bucks. and 18:30 Eastern time. Remember that this will be the first game between these two teams in the season, where tonight the Lakers, the Milwaukee Bucks received the Orlando Magic and they lost by 2 point difference, 109 to 111. In this moment, the Milwaukee Bucks are in the fourth place in the Eastern Conference with a 36-26 record. So this will be a tremendous game. I think that this will be a tough game, and I think that the game will be the Lakers are going to lose this game by 1 or 3 point difference, because I think that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be a very tough team to defeat. And the third game of the week, the Lakers will play back-to-back games, where the next Friday, March 14, the Lakers will travel to Denver, where they will play against the Denver Nuggets. And this game will be played at 20:30 Eastern time. This will be a tremendous game, because it's between the second set and the third set in the conference. In this moment, the Lakers and the Nuggets had played 2 games this season, where the Lakers lost the first game by 25 point difference. The Lakers defeated won the second game by 23 point difference 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this will be a very close and tough game, and I think that in this moment the Nuggets are playing a very great. Both teams are playing a very great basketball. The Nuggets are in the second set with a 41-22 record, and the Lakers are in the third set with a 40-22 record. So this will be a very tough game, and I think that unfortunately the Nuggets are going to win this game by 3 or more point difference. And the Lakers will play the week, where the next Sunday the Lakers will return to home to Los Angeles, where the Lakers will receive the Phoenix Suns in Los Angeles, California, the Crypto.com the next Sunday, March 16 and 14:30 Eastern time. This will be an early game. I don't know why, where the Lakers and the Suns have played 3 games this season, where the Lakers have a 1-2 record, where the Lakers won the first game at home, and the Lakers have lost the 2 games as away team in Phoenix, where the first game was in the regular season, and the third game was in the Big Cup group stage. So these 2 games, the Lakers lost both games. In this moment, the Phoenix Suns have been struggling a lot, because they are in the 11th place in the Western Conference with a 29-34 record. They are 2.5 games below the Dallas Mavericks, the last play in the playing tournament. So they are trying to win more games. So this is a very difficult situation that the Lakers and the Suns are, because these 3 games were in the last year. So I think that because the Lakers will return to playing home, and because the Lakers have better team than and players than the Suns, the Lakers will win this game by more than 5 point difference. So in my opinion, the Lakers will finish the next week with a 2-2 record, but let's see. So in this video, I talk about that the Lakers travel to Boston, to the northeast part of the country, and the Lakers lost against the Boston Celtics 101 to 111, where the Lakers competed and played a very great game in the first half, but in the second half, especially in the third quarter, the Lakers play a very bad basketball, where they play a very bad basketball in the third half, where they were trailing by more than the 20 point difference, and this was the reason why the Lakers lost this game. With this loss, the Lakers fell to a 40-22 record. They cut a 8 games winning streak, and they fell to a third set in the Western Conference. So this week the Lakers finished with a 2-1 record, where they defeated the Pelicans and the Knicks at home, and they lost tonight against the Boston Celtics. The next week the Lakers will play 4 games, 3 games in as away team and 1 game in home. So where I think the Lakers will defeat the Knicks and the Suns, and the Lakers will lose against the Bucks and the Nuggets. Sorry. So this is all for tonight. I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any on my social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.